Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a quick look here again at VeChain, seeing what's going on. This coin is exuding some positive behavior, but also some disadvantageous. A lot of coins are doing this right now. False positives, ready to break down, but also ready to prime and pump because Bitcoin is finally back on track, so to speak, right? Is Bitcoin really back on track though? That's what we want to find out. I mean, I kind of already looked at that earlier today, and Bitcoin is showing a lot of strength right now. So it's hard to want to short against that, and that's the funny thing. Bitcoin is holding strong and continues to go up, but a lot of altcoins are coming down because Bitcoin dominance is increasing. So again, this is just some funky things that you can kind of see in the charts a lot of times. So what we want to do is kind of look at the backend data here and see if there's anything else we can identify. Quickly to note, thank you again to my community members for the awesome feedback recently. Super happy that the Chainlink and Solana trades are working out very well for you. That is fantastic. Glad we took some nice profits. 80% on Solana, 33% on Chainlink there. And we do have a few other trades open right now, but kind of just stay on the sidelines. Try not to open anything new going into this Fed meeting here today. It's always interesting going into those meetings. So just be careful with those things, right, folks? All right, so let's go ahead and double check a couple of things here. Let's go ahead and pull this trend line up here. Let's go ahead and create a new one really quick, just so we can kind of get perspective here and see that we are and have broken this descending trend, the immediate descending trend. Doesn't mean the price just shoots to the moon. It just implies that we're kind of sort of on the right side of the tracks for now. Let's double check here what the backend data says. Last 7 days of trading, we can see heavy accumulation of liquidation at the 3 cent mark, upwards of 3.2, 3.1. And then, of course, we got this 2.6 level here, pretty heavy. So there is more concentration of liquidation just above the price action, but I'm not really, this isn't telling us too much. It's just kind of letting us know we're kind of in the middle of a range. And honestly, both above and below, we can see some significant liquidation. I think it was, 3.1 here-ish, right in this range. And then, of course, down here at about 2.6, 2.5. So a range, of course. So we're within that, all good. Let's go ahead and double check a couple things here. First, we can kind of see this trend here, right as a close approximate. I've got a bunch of lows tested there at this level, roughly at about 2.78. So we could round up and just say 2.8. A key fib level here at 0.382 Fibonacci is going to be that support level for us. Okay, keep in mind that level was tested multiple times, and again here today, if it's retested once more, it could very well break to the downside. But that's our tentative support level. Okay. Looking at the daily time frame, let's work our way down, see what's going on here. Moving averages are not fantastic, but not terrible. We're above 2 of the larger moving averages, which is good, but the 20-day SMA is holding the price action in place, and the 50 is trailing behind. There's a few other coins that are doing this right now, and it's not a great situation. A best bullish type of situation for us would be a 3 point, closing above 3.1, 3.2, and effectively being able to continue higher. That's where a lot of the liquidation is hanging out, though, to keep in mind. There's a reason for the liquidation being there because there's a lot of resistance in that range, okay? So that's generally the concept there. So closing above that level would be awesome. We're days away from that at best, so just try not to get too too focused on that. We can see a MACD convergence here, but yet we got a divergence forming on the stochastic. So kind of letting us know this little momentous uptrend could be discontinuing and that the price needs to relax and calm down for a little bit. But keep in mind here, we're underneath 50 on the RSI, so it's kind of make or break. We need to get above that level to have confirmation on the bullish trend, which once again would put us above 20 on the SMA. So I'm looking for a closure above the 20-day SMA and or 50 on the RSI on the daily to give us some kind of confirmation to the upside. Once that occurs, we want to look at a few other things too, the 4-hour time frame, more specifically being over the 20-day here, and even more so important to be above the 200. That's trending right there at this most recent resistance. So again, reaffirming the fact that we're going to have some trouble getting through this level here. So depending on how Bitcoin reacts and responds here to the inflation or whatever the case is there, we want to double check and kind of reevaluate this coin later and make sure. But the key takeaway here is that Bitcoin can kind of stabilize for a little bit. We will see some altcoins start to continue back because a lot of them are hitting this pivot point here where they're likely to increase based on the fact that they're retesting their most recent highs. But more important, if Bitcoin can stabilize, we'll see it go up. Bitcoin can't, we'll see it go down. It's kind of almost as clear as that. We can see stochastic RSI swinging up. We're at 50 on the RSI. Money flow index is still high. It's a really good sign. If we got increased money flow, the price action is essentially absorbing more volume. The price can sustain itself, right? And we're right there at that volume profile here, roughly within the last 10 trading days. We can see 2.83 is that heavy concentration of volume. So again, breaking above that would be important. So daily close above 50 on the RSI. Again, getting over that 20-day SMA on either 4-hour or daily would be extremely important. Basically, a closure at 2.86 or higher would probably be the easiest way to describe it. If we take a look at the hourly, we can confirm here as well that we're below the cloud. All the more reason to kind of wait for the price action to be up here and then take a confirming factor trade. Okay, again, that's how I like to trade personally. I know it upsets a lot of people because they don't see signals every day, all day, and I recognize that. If you want that, look for my day trading confirmation. There's a lot of smaller micro time frame confirmation signals there. But when it comes to swing trades, folks, you got to wait a little bit longer for these trades because they take longer to mature. And that's just kind of how it goes. Right now, we're still a little premature here. So I'm looking for, again, closure. Let's just make it simple. Closure at 2.8 or higher, either today or in the relative near future, confirming above the cloud and 50 on the RSI on the daily. Okay, it's easy as that, right? Simple, easy peasy, right? Again, it's never that easy. Is the price going to do what we want it to do? Probably not. But if it does, we'll have a much better chance of success for the price going up than down. Again, right now, Bitcoin being on the struggle bus, or just generally speaking, Bitcoin causing the market to be on the struggle bus. A lot of weird stuff going on today. It makes more sense for the price action to go down for a lot of coins, just in the overall sense of Bitcoin being closer to that resistance level. So just some general thoughts here from a guy on the internet, right? So this is what I was thinking here. That's generally the consensus. If you're new to the channel, though, again, thanks again for watching. Please like, subscribe, and follow. We have a Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. Be sure to check that out. I post my results from last month consistently. Last month we had 3,600% profit. This month we're in about 1,600%, but it's still profit. Okay, folks. Again, depends on the trades you took, but the accuracy is extremely high. There's occasional bad trades. Everyone has them. Okay. Nothing is perfect. The market is funky. So please understand that. But right now, with the market being kind of weird, it's best to be a little more patient, pump the brakes a little bit, and ensure that you're surviving to trade another day instead of getting destroyed every single day because of it. Okay. Please understand that. That's kind of where we're at there. Thanks again so much for watching. Hope you learned something. Once more, last thing too, Bitunix, phenomenal exchange, highly recommended. No KYC or VPN. Use the link down below to register. They're a phenomenal exchange. You get some healthy rewards too by using my link. All right, folks. Thanks again. We'll see you the next one. Take care.